guys, Dark9/Master Monsters here, bringing you a a Wi-Fi battle. This is a OU match. He leads off with Gyarados. I lead off with my Somebody Amigo. He goes for the T-Wave. I go for the Rain Dance. He switches out to a Zapdos. I go for the Giga Drain. Thunderbolt does over half. Get off my Hydro Pump. Does a hefty amount of damage. She switches back into his Gyarados. He sets up a DD while I go for the Giga Drain, try to get some recovery. I get about over half now, so he goes for the Earthquake. It's not very effective. Maybe it's the only thing he had. I go for the Hydro Pump. Does pretty good damage, I guess. 30%. It is max attack, modest in rain. Now switch out to my Jolteon. Did I do that? I don't know why he doesn't switch. And I go for the Thunder. He switched down to a Swampert. I go to my Menace Beach. Truth be told, I don't think this guy was really that good, but this was a test team, so it's not that good anyway. Anyway, he goes into Skarmory. Now, I thought this Salamence would work a lot better than it really does. This DD, Dragon Claw, Stonequaker. I thought it would work a lot better than it really does. I got to switch out to he uses Whirlwind, switches me out to my Die, my Donphan. Same thing with Salamence. I thought the thing having Seed Bomb will be a lot more useful than it really is. Anyway, I go back to my Jolteon. I stupidly go for the Thunder. He goes onto he switches into Swampert together versus I go for HP Water. Now, if one wants Water, not Ice, it's just for the Rain boost. Plus, take down some Infernape a lot easier. Although I rarely see Infernape anymore. He goes for the Ice Punch. I switch out my tough stuff. I can wall this thing to hell and back. Okay, maybe not wall it that good, but I go for the Bulk Up. This is not a Dragon Dance. This is actually a Bulk Up set. After a Bulk Up, I should live. I do, but just barely. Go for the Drain Punch. Now, I was actually fairly smart with the Scrafty. He switches out to his Machamp. I go for the Rest. Now, I just want to say this right now. I had a match last time where a guy put my Scrafty to sleep, and I woke up 5 times in a row due to shed skin. It was freaking awesome. Anyway, he goes with my champ. He goes for the close combat. I really don't know why. Why not Dynamic Punch? Maybe it's a Guts, my champ. Maybe it's a motherfucking Guts, my champ. Anyway, I'm going to Menace Beach. Just trying to do as much damage to this Cloyster as possible, because Cloysters tend to be a jerk. I go to my Die. He goes for the Explosion, even though he probably killed me with an Icicle Spear. He goes back into his Machamp. Goes for a CC. Kills out Die. Which is especially defensive. Donphan with max HP. I think about 230 something in special defense and the rest in the physical defense. I go for a Shadow Ball. Probably didn't matter because I'm max special attack timid, so it's not completely maxed out. Anyway, I go to my tough stuff, get a shed skin recovery. I go for the Drain Punch, gets a critical. I live with 1 HP. He's down to a Skarmory. He goes for Spikes. I go for the Rest. I go with the bulk up. Bulk that ass up. Bulk that ass up. Anyway, I'm just gonna drain punch him. He goes to the whirlwind. Switches me out to oh hi there. Which oh hi really doesn't do shit. And the idea was make him a a focus ashed Wobbuffet that can take at least one Pokemon down, but so many people know how to counter Wobbuffet now that he's just not good. He's only good to switch into choice Pokemon, really. Also, I just thought of a really cool idea they could use for the 6th gen. You know that useless ability, Run Away? They could have made that a lot more useful and be able to switch out Arena Trap, Mean Look, Shadow Tag. Because, you know, they're used to running away. That could have been a really cool ability. Pickup could be a really weird ability where you randomly get an item if you don't have an item. Try to make those two useless abilities. Well, they're really good in-game, but outside in-game abilities make them useful. Sorry about that, but I just had that idea. Anyway, I locked him on the roost, so I'm going to set up a couple bulk ups. Anyway, I start going for the Drain Punch now. I'm really gonna assume this guy was in the awkward stage of you're figuring out what to do, but you're still not. You're figuring out what and how to do stuff, but you're still kind of a noob. But in the sense that you still at least have an idea of what you're doing, kind of person. I'm in the awkward phase where I'm one step above that. Not really a noob by any means, but I'm still not that good, but I know what I'm doing. Anyway. Yeah, I just started to notice how weak everything else was. You know, I'm just gonna encore him on Roost again. And I decided, you know what, let's just have Wobbuffet die. And though it doesn't show it, but he's toxic. You know, I just go for no counter just because pro. You know, I finally got my tough stuff. And the only reason I didn't do that is so he can't roll wind me out. So I have a lot more breathing room and be able to set my bulk ups. I guess the top players in this match was probably did I do that in tough stuff. You know, this part's kind of boring. He's just using Roost. He goes for a Toxic, even though he knows I'll probably just get a Shed Skin recovery. I'm just gonna assume his moveset is Toxic, Spikes, Delta Rocks, and Roost. Don't know why he doesn't have the Brave Bird or at least the Drill Peck. Oh well, his loss is my gain. If you have Brave Bird, this match probably wouldn't be lost, but it would take a lot longer and a lot harder to set my bulk ups. Alright, now that I'm +6, he just runs. No, he lives it and then he runs. Oh, I guess I won. I thought he quit. Oh, he did quit. It just says he won for some reason. Anyway, that was a pretty good game testing this team out. I don't like this team at all. I'll just put it at that. I don't like it. It worked a lot better in my head.